And welcome to the NBA Cup semifinals. This a huge game. The winner tonight will represent the West in the final. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at Oklahoma City, things stacking up nicely for them so far. #1 in their conference and looking formidable. And checking out the Spurs, 6.5 games back.
Checking out San Antonio, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. At the forward slots, it's Vassell and Barnes. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, down low. And for the Thunder, SGA and Wallace are the backcourt. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. And it's Dort in at the 3, the small forward. And at the 2024 NBA Cup West semifinal in Las Vegas, Oklahoma City outlasted Houston 111-96.
Yeah, both teams got off to a slow start. It was 42-41 at the half. But OKC turned it on in the second half, putting up 70 points. I mean, it was an early season statement from the Thunder, our eventual NBA champs.
5 to shoot, a 3 from Barnes. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
And while they were regarded as the better team, they actually lost the season series last year. Of course, matchups play a big part in that.
Yep, that one's good.
Nimble move by Fox against contact, able to slip through and get it to go.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Now here's Wembanyama. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game. Spurs need to get one up here. Castle misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Left side, Williams. Up top, Holmgren. Screen by Holmgren. Here's Wallace. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. The 2K leaderboard showing us the best free throw shooting teams in the league. Oklahoma City, second.
And this is a team that knocks down their free throws at an elite rate. Whoever they go up against should always try to avoid fouling them at all costs.
San Antonio moving the ball around. Barnes finds Castle. Fox outside. Here's Vassell. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Wallace, the pass to Williams. They set the pick. Back to Wallace. Williams looking around. The Thunder with another miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
You look at Devin Vassell. He seems to still be working towards his full potential, RJ.
Yeah, I see many ways that he can continue to up his game. And that's not a knock. You never stop learning in this league. But for Vassell, his potential, oh, it's exciting.
SGA against Fox. Here's Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Fox against SGA. Now here's Fox. Guarded closely. Up and in on the layup. Fox has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
And And they take the lead.
And a credit to Williams for facilitating that bucket. He was watching for the outside opening.
The baseline J. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Thunder with a lead. Wallace, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Castle outside. On the wing, Fox. Three-pointer. That shot, no good. Thunder leading by 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Fox finds Castle. Now here's Wembanyama. He's covered by Holmgren to halt the run. And that one hits the back iron. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams a screen on Fox. And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That's his first foul. So it's Oklahoma City now. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on De'Aaron Fox. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Wallace. Pass to Barnes. Wembanyama, screen on Wiggins. Here's Barnes, 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, Fox. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 7. And here's Wiggins. Outside, Williams. Vassell against SGA. And the 10-footer finds the target. SGA's got 8 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And let's take a look now at some numbers for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Here's Fox. His last outing, he had 20. It's Barnes on the wing. Wembanyama, screen on Wiggins. To the right side. And stolen by Holmgren. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort, a screen on Vassell. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Here's Williams, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Fox against SGA. Out to the right wing. Now here's Wembanyama. He's closely guarded to win the cold spell. And it's good on the lay-in. Wembanyama's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. And it's off from 3-point range. Spurs trail by 11. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Sohan's checked in.
More Vassell scores inside, the more it frees up his mid-range game. That is essential to his success.
Williams from long range. Barnes with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Sohan. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. Outside, Williams. Vassell against Williams. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Cornette's checked in for Barnes. Johnson comes in for Vassell. Champagnie, he's checked in for Castle. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. Harper misses.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Williams, a screen on Johnson. Here's Dort going inside. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Here's Harper. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Johnson against Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Sohan. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
So good at keeping his balance through contact. Sohan showing some poise right there.
Here's SGA. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
An exciting young team. All right, Shams, thank you.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Back to you.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Spurs trail by 4. A minute 6 left to play in the first. Pass to Champagnie. Now here's Johnson. To the inside. Here's Champagnie from outside the arc. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Oklahoma City has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Picked up by Cornette. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Working on Cornette. From down in the low post, it goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in the game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Harper. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Dort with a steal. Pass to Wiggins. On the wing, SGA. 12 points for him. That shot off the mark. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Thunder out in front. They're up by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. We're just 3 quarters away from finding out who will advance to the NBA Cup Championship game. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sohan and Wemby. Then it's Keldon Johnson. Then there's Harper. And it's Champagnie at the 2. Now here's Mitchell. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul of the game. Holmgren finds Williams. And they call an illegal screen here. Here's a look at what's coming up for Oklahoma City. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then Friday, they'll be matching up with Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And that game against Memphis, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
And stolen by Holmgren. Wiggins, no good.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Pass to Harper. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Clock at 6. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
And the Thunder making a change here. Wallace is checked in. Now here's Holmgren. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Pulls it from the top of the key. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. San Antonio leading. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up. They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
And Wallace, here we go. Good work there as it goes. Wallace has got 5.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Here's Harper, checked by Mitchell. Harper passes to Champagnie. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Waters is checked in for San Antonio. Now here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Waters. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Cason Wallace. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Spurs?
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far.
McLaughlin, he's checked in for Harper. Wallace outside. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Count the basket. Sohan's gotten 4 this quarter.
I just love the ball movement.
And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 6. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Outside, Williams. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Wallace. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Here's McLaughlin. Still without a bucket. Here's Wembanyama. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Bryant, he's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for McLaughlin. Here's Harper. Johnson inside. Watched by Wallace. Here's Harper. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. To the paint. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Holmgren. Wembanyama against Mitchell. Now Holmgren. His last outing, he had 24 points. Shot clock at 6. To stop the drought. Wallace misses.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
And Sohan gets it to go. Sohan's got 6 here in the quarter.
Kept moving and working inside. Jeremy finally found the position and finished it.
Williams passes to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Bryant. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Here's Harper. Yet to see a basket. Launches it. And there's Bryant. That's good. On the assist by Harper.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Thunder trail by 9. Outside, Williams. To the middle. Wiggins passes to Williams. Let's go with a 3. Stolen by Wembenyama. Here's Harper. Pass to Wembenyama. Outside Johnson. Back to Wembenyama. Wembenyama on the move. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Chet Holmgren. Caruso comes in for Wiggins. And SGA subbed in for Mitchell. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Barnes, he's checked in for Sohan. Devin Vassell comes in for Bryant. Castle's checked in for Johnson. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Harper. Williams a screen on Castle. Wallace, the kick out to Williams. From outside, off the mark. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on an 18-4 run. Barnes, no good.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
No coverage that time. Caruso's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. RJ San Antonio seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Back to Wallace. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a screen. Inside. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got 7.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Vassell outside. Back to Fox. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. Carlson, he's checked in for Williams. And San Antonio with a change here too. Cornette's checked in. Now here's Fox. He has 6. Fox gets it to go inside.
Getting comfortable in the second quarter. His efficiency is finally on the rise.
Pass to Carlson. Here's Wallace. He's guarded by Castle. Wallace, the pass to Williams. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. From deep. Rebound by San Antonio. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Vassell outside. Now here's Fox. Watched by Wallace. Good on the bucket. And now a 12-point Spurs lead.
This is the thing about Fox. He has the length to do damage on the inside.
And there's a pick. Wallace outside. Caruso outside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And a quick check of the 2K leaderboard. Here are the toughest defenses to score against. Oklahoma City, number 1.
Without a doubt, the best defensive team in the league this season. Forget about any other stats, steals, blocks, whatever. It comes down to limiting points. And so far, nobody's been better at holding their opponents in check.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Holmgren comes in for Carlson, and it's Lou Dort in for Caruso.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
Jang, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Now here's SGA. He's got 12. To stop the run. No luck on that one. San Antonio leading by 15. Vassell outside. Fox, the pass to Cornette. Here's Castle. Wide open look. Out to Fox. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with the rebound. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
Here's Fox. Following the 3 by Oklahoma City. Vassell outside. Castle outside. Down low. Here's Cornette. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. The Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in. San Antonio shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild. But when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up. And still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
And he gets it to go. Castle's got his first bucket in this one.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Outside, SGA. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Wallace. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, they hold some advantages, but can't play sloppy or uninspired. Still have to.
And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Thunder.
Look, guys, anything can happen.
That does it for halftime.
And we welcome you back as we get set to bring you second half action from the NBA Cup. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
SGA and Wallace are the backcourt. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. And it's Holmgren in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Wembanyama, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer, Fox, and scoring. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now here's Wallace. Back to SGA. The kick out to Williams from the arc. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams has got 9.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Barnes finds Vassell. Now here's Fox. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
It's tipped. Here's Williams. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Pass to Fox. They set a pick. The 3 is up. Fox can't get that one to fall. Thunder trail by 16. To the paint. Vassell against Dort. Vassell passes to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Okay, HB, I see you still pack a punch. That's an impressive finish.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. Outside, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Holmgren with a screen on Castle. Here's Williams. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Guys, back to you.
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Now here's SGA. He's got 12. Lets the 3 fly. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Castle outside. Oh, throw it down. Wow. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, just a vicious slam from Castle. You know, I have a feeling we'll see a few more of those over the next few years.
Now here's SGA. A steady offensive force, averaging around 32.5 a game. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now. You know, Richard, one thing you notice about Victor Wembanyama, he is even-keeled.
Yeah, you don't see him yell. You don't see him criticize. He works on building that team chemistry. I respected players like that, the calm leadership type.
Outside Barnes. San Antonio moving the ball around. Fox outside. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder trail by 15. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren finds Dort. Now Williams. He's guarded by Barnes. Williams passes to Holmgren. Wembanyama with some nice D.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Fox, that's good.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the 3rd quarter. Here's Holmgren. Holmgren attacking with ferocity.
And just showing off his mobility as a big man. Holmgren puts his head down and charges into the shot.
Pass to Castle. And here's Wembanyama. He's covered by Holmgren. Back to Castle. Vassell outside. Over Dort. Vassell can't get it to go. Thunder trail by 15. Williams passes to SGA. And here's Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Great touch from deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the 2nd half.
San Antonio's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Devin Vassell.
Well, his scoring has dipped over the last few seasons, and sometimes that can be cause for concern. But it doesn't always tell the full story. You have to consider his role, his usage, as well as the other ways he contributes to the team.
Here's Wembanyama. Wow, Victor takes it to him inside.
And once he gets deep enough positioning, there's not much you can do to stop Wemby.
Pass to Dort. Stolen by Castle. Now Barnes lets it go from deep. Fires in the triple. Barnes has got 5 points in the quarter. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Three-pointer, Fox. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Now here's Fox. He's got 17. Wembanyama, screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Wembanyama. Three-pointer off the mark. And it's Dort with the ball for OKC. 15-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. That three's off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Throws it up high. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Dort outside. Back to SGA. Shot clock at 5. Back to Dort. Over Castle. The shot by Dort, no good. Spurs lead by 17. To the middle. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, BA, guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Jalen Williams, and Mitchell subbed in for Dort. Here's Harper. No points so far. Pass to Johnson. His first shot coming late, and he drops that one in. And the Spurs lead by 19.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Drops in the layup for 2. SGA's got 7 points for the quarter.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Pass to Johnson. Shoots over Wiggins. No dice from the high post. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Holmgren outside. Here's the 3. Sohan with a rebound.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
A minute 29 left in the third. Here's Harper. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Thunder trail by 17. And here's SGA. 19 points in the game. Wiggins outside. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Hits a three-pointer. Mitchell's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Harper. No points yet. Good work defensively by Mitchell. Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter.
And we've become used to seeing this from Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the most versatile and dominant scoring threats in today's game.
From deep, Harper. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 11. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. They set the screen, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Stolen by Wiggins. pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. And the jumper from the wing offline. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Spurs out in front, up by 12. We'll take a quick break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Here we are, fourth period Cup semifinal. One team goes to the championship round. The other will have to wait until next season for another shot at the NBA Cup. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sohan and Wemby. Then there's Harper, then there's Johnson, and it's Champagnie at the shooting guard position. From 10 feet away, the shot by Johnson, no good. Thunder trail by 10. Wallace, right side. Outside Mitchell. The 3, he drops it from range.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Wallace, left side. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Pass to Champagnie. 4-3. Drills it from deep. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Mitchell finds Williams. There's a screen by Wiggins. For 3. Williams misses. The Spurs have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. From deep, Harper. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Here's the pick. Back to Wallace. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Wembanyama. Over Williams. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist by Harper.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Outside, Williams. Here's Wallace. Misses the 3. Spurs lead by 8. Pass to Harper. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. From deep, Wembanyama. The rebound by Wiggins. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for OKC. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth.
Flushing it on a much taller defender. That is just filthy.
Pass to Wembanyama. Over Williams. And Wembanyama missing. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Williams in the post. Johnson on him. Williams misses. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. The shot by Johnson, no good. Thunder trail by 6. Williams passes to Williams. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to go on Jeremy Sohan. A different look for Oklahoma City. Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins. Dort comes in for Williams. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander going up top. It's Wembanyama.
It doesn't get any easier than that. Just lob it up Wemby's way, and he'll take care of the rest.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He said to them, quote, "We worked hard to come back. We have them on the ropes, but we have yet to land the knockout blow. We'll see if they can." Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's SGA. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's. Here's Harper. Shoots over SGA. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
Even with a big goose egg by his name on the shot chart, the team is somehow managing just fine without him.
The Thunder with another miss. San Antonio leading by 5. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama double-teamed. Johnson for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
The Thunder have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Outside, Williams. Now here's SGA. The D's right on him.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position, just outworking everyone early on the glass.
Johnson for 3. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds in the game.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
To end the drought. Good. He hits the jumper. SGA's got 11 points here in the second half.
He's only 1 for 4 here in the fourth, but maybe that bucket will ignite his offense.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Inside. Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I'm just going to say this. Johnson has some bounce. When this man gets off the ground, he gets off the ground with ease.
To the inside. Here's Harper. Fox with the ball. Pass to Wembanyama. And stolen by Holmgren. The finish! Look at Chet finish the break.
And in transition, Holmgren has speed, but he also plays under control.
Fox with a screen on Holmgren. Wembanyama, high post. Holmgren's there. Now here's Sohan. Williams defending. 6 to shoot. Fox outside. Three-pointer. No good that time. Good D by Wallace. SGA deciding where to go with it. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Right wing. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And he lobs it up to the rim. Williams misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And after being held scoreless in the first half, he's starting to turn it on.
Thunder trail by 8. SGA passes to Holmgren. That one falls. 15 points for Chet Holmgren.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Perfection. Beautiful stroke.
Yeah, total focus from Shai there. Ready to go off the feed.
Tipped. On the wing, Wallace. Now Dort. Back to SGA. Screen by Holmgren. Wembanyama there for the rebound. San Antonio leading by 4. Outside Fox. There's the screen by Johnson. And there's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That'll be a second foul of the game. And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Williams is checked in for Williams. San Antonio also making some changes. Barnes, he's checked in for Sohan. Devin Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Castle subbed in for Harper. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Here's Holmgren. Now Dort. Holmgren inside, covered by Wembanyama. Clock at 6.
Aha, so clever with the up fake. Holmgren is good at going into the contact in these type of situations.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Barnes outside. Wembanyama, screen on Williams. Another chance. Williams rips down the board. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Now Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at Shai playing big inside.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Fox against SGA. Barnes outside. Castle outside. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Holmgren with a screen on Castle. Gilgeous-Alexander hits it falling back.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Double on Wembanyama. Now Barnes. Wembanyama, screen on Williams. Barnes. Cash from downtown.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Not a lot of room.
When you're as good a passer and scorer as SGA, you'll get defenders to bite like that.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within 2 here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Ooh, the 3 doesn't go.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. How do you think this is going to play out?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
An excellent opportunity here.
Seizing the lead right now would be huge.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And they go to the intentional foul. He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
What composure at the line, forcing your opponent to look for the three-pointer now.
Vassell there for the rebound, and they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much did.
So we see the Spurs get the win here. And this secures their spot in the NBA Cup Tournament Finals. What a season they have had so far.
And bravo to both teams for making it this far into the tournament. But only one team can be the best in the West and get to play in that championship game.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.